Good morning, Stefanie.
Good morning.
Can I get a hot tea, please?
Welcome to Mornings on Main Street for this Monday, the 5th of August. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. Thanks so much for stopping by. Join me as we go inside of this small business, O Hayden Boutique. This boutique styles boys from babies to tweens, also offering gender-neutral items. And another big point of this boutique, the products here and the items are eco-friendly. We're going to talk with the owner of O Hayden Boutique to see why she wanted to start a business geared toward boys and where she gets the products that she does and how she styles the shop. Stick with us here at Mornings on Main Street. We'll be right back.
Nashville Sounds Baseball is back in Hit City for the 2024 season. Spend your nights and weekends at the ballpark with weekly giveaways, fireworks shows, throwback deals, live music, and more. Top talent will take the field at First Horizon Park against the AAA Minnesota Twins, Baltimore Orioles, Atlanta Braves, St. Louis Cardinals, Cincinnati Reds, and more. Tickets start at just $10 and are available now at NashvilleSounds.com. We will see you in Hit City.
Complete Service Heat and Air is a trusted provider of top-notch heating and cooling solutions dedicated to ensuring optimal comfort and efficiency for residential and commercial spaces. Complete Service Heat and Air is located in White Bluff, Tennessee. We do service and repair on heating and air the right way 24/7. Service, call us at 615-797-3997. Serving Cheatham, Davidson, Dixon, Hickman, Humphreys, Montgomery, and Williamson counties. At Fred's Flooring, we're your source for quality flooring options. Our extensive experience and knowledge in the industry means we have the expertise to get the job done right. From carpet to tile, hardwood to laminate, and luxury vinyl, we have everything you need to find the perfect floor for your home. As the Main Street Award Favorite Floor Store winner for 2023, we know what it takes to satisfy our customers. And with our convenient financing options, you can get your dream floors now and pay over time. Visit fredsfloors.com or call us today.
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. We have now made our way inside of O Hayden Boutique, a boutique geared toward boys. We're talking with its owner, Ariel Parker. First off, thanks for sharing this with us.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
What a cute boutique to have. And I have to ask, when did the idea come up to say, okay, I want to open the shop up, but just for boys, and why?
After having my own two boys. Okay. So my boys are 14 months apart, and I used to work with our school system actually, and as they were growing, I shop at Target still to this day a lot, but I noticed there was a lack of stuff, and I got frustrated one day. I remember telling my husband in Target actually, they were shrinking the boys selection down, and I was like, you know, as a boy mom, often our selection is very slim, and so I was like, what are y'all doing? And the guy was like, oh, we're just condensing it down, and I was like, but there's not a lot for boys. So I remember telling my husband, I was like, I'm going to start my own boutique for boys and get it going, and it took off, and it's been so fun since then.
I'm not surprised. And so as we're chatting, you're going to see some of the clothing items here at O Hayden Boutique. What did you start hearing from the parents and guardians out there when you opened this up?
First, people were confused why I didn't offer girls. But my explanation for that was, you know, I have several friends that own boutiques that have beautiful girl pieces, but there's always a small section for the boys. And so I knew I had to kind of be their advocate as a boy mom myself. And so it was funny because people would come to pop-ups and they're like, where's your girl section? And I would have to tell them I didn't really have one other than neutral pieces. But then a lot of boy moms started hearing about me, and word got around, and then they were just thanking me. They were like, a lot of the people would say, like, I wish something like this was around when my boys were little.
Because that can be stressful shopping for young ones, especially when you don't have a lot of products and places are condensing certain portions of their clothing.
Correct, yes. Or they'll have, you know, a lot of baby options, but not as much for the toddlers or even the tween-aged grouped boys.
And I just want to hold up a couple items that I thought were just absolutely adorable. Like, here's a nice fall, winter coat there. I mean, This cute little has police cars all over it, as well as this cute little set here. But again, you're seeing more as we're talking. Something else that I love to read when I was looking at your information online. These items are eco-friendly.
They are.
What does that mean, and how do you find it?
So I do a lot of organic brands. So I spend hours, probably more than I should, researching brands because I want them to be quality. When it's going into a boutique store, in my head, I automatically think quality items, items that are going to wash. And if you're a boy mom, you know, boys are really harsh on their clothes. So items that you can spray down, the stains are going to come out, and they're going to keep. You can pass them down to your next child if it's another boy or something like that. So most of my brands, they're either bamboo, organic cotton, organic muslin. I do have some brands that are fully GOTS certified, meaning they are plant dyed. There are no chemicals or anything like that in the fabrics for those little ones.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to find.
I bet so. As a small business owner, how hard has this been for you? Because again, we know a lot of small businesses have struggled. How do you keep going?
Prayer. We honestly though, my cousin owns a boutique in South Haven, Mississippi, and she gave me the best tip was you're going to have really bad times. We call them the J months, January, June, July, when no one's shopping. They're traveling, it's after Christmas, but understanding to push through those months and make sure you're budgeting ahead of time for those months because you're not going to be making as much, if anything. I mean, there's been days where no one comes in the store. There has been weeks where no one has shopped anything, and it's like, you know, you're working for free to get it off the ground. So just remembering to pray, but also that to push through, and seeking advice from other business owners that's definitely been my leg to stand on as well.
That's huge. That's wonderful. And I'm sure you're thinking, okay, how do I get in touch with O Hayden Boutique? Where do I find O Hayden Boutique? Not yet. We're going to tell that to you here in just a little bit. Walk us through the items that you have and how you have this laid out.
Yeah, so I kind of keep sell racks going. So those are on my website. A lot of people don't realize that I'm my own entity because I am inside of Sunny Day. And then I've got a website. They can pick up. I ship everywhere around the world. But I keep a sell rack ongoing. It's usually marked half price, and that's usually my end of season item. So people can size up for the next year. And then as we continue on, I keep my pajamas in one area. I try to keep baby items set, but if it's something like that Sherpa jacket you were holding up, that comes in babies but also tween sizes. So I kind of keep them together based off the item, so that way if people have two boys, one that's a newborn, one that's a toddler, they can grab one of each if they want to match them and stuff like that.
Okay, very cool. And then you have some other cute little items here.
I do. I try to do a table theme. So right now we've got dinosaurs, and as a boy mom, dinosaurs is not normally something I bring in, but a lot of my shoppers and boy moms have requested some dino pieces for their little dudes on top of the items the moms are picking to keep them stylish. So I've got dinosaurs set up right now, and then our UT game day will be dropping here within the next 2 weeks. So this table will revamp to be all game day pieces and UT stuff.
Okay, this is really cool. Okay, so now Ariel, where can we find you and how can we connect with O Hayden?
So we are located at 1600 Golf Club Lane. We're inside of Sunny Day, but I'm also in Franklin, Tennessee. So I have a booth located inside of the Painted Tree Boutique, and then we also have a website. You can shop online, and then you can choose pickup or shipping as well.
What is your dream for this? How would you like to see it grow?
I would love my own store. One day, we'll see if that happens. But my vision is to have a store where moms can come in for the basics, the dress-up items, all the things little boys. But I also want a room, and I just recently started it. You can't see it in the camera, for upcycled kids. It's a new thing we've launched. So sustainability, talking about eco-friendly brands.
Okay.
Moms are able to bring in their gently used boutique items for discounts to shop new, and then we resell those pre-loved items. So I now have a rack in my store. We're going to see how it goes, to where they can always shop something pre-loved. It is on my website as well too, so that way if, you know, sometimes boutique pricing is not always reasonable or affordable depending on the time, they can always shop pre-loved boutique items as well.
I love how you put that, pre-loved boutique items. That is wonderful. I have to ask you too, what does your husband think of your success?
Well, he is walking in right now. What perfect timing. But he's been my biggest cheerleader through it all.
Fantastic. O Hayden Boutique, located here in Clarksville, and obviously now shop in Franklin. Ariel Parker, the woman behind this beautiful boys boutique. Thank you so much for sharing with all of us.
I appreciate it.
Oh, anytime. Stick with us here at Mornings on Main Street. We'll be right back.
We thrive under the lights. The city of performers. Putting on one heck of a show. Welcome to Smashville.
tell me a little bit about how the Citizen of the Month has been going over.
Oh my gosh, this is our second year doing it, and it's fantastic. The way that it works is people go online, the Mount Juliet Chronicle or the Wilson Post, and they nominate somebody who just does something extra in the community, charity work, works with children, works with adults, helps the poor, helps feed the homeless. And they nominate them, and we recognize them on the Two Rivers Board Park sign. And this year we're actually giving a $100 donation to the charity of their choice. So that's been really great, a blessing for us and a blessing for them.
We're here with Mindy Bess, and you are the Citizen of the Month with Two Rivers Ford from the James Best Foundation. Now tell me a little bit about this foundation and what you do.
So the James Best Foundation is an organization that grants a dying wish to adults who are battling a terminal illness. And we've been operational since August of 2017 and have granted 38 wishes so far nationwide. We love what we get to do, bringing joy and hope to adults who are battling that terminal illness, as well as their family and their friends and community alike. So yeah, that's what we do.
What an incredible idea, because so many, we all have the Make-A-Wish Foundations for children, but we don't think about adults who are battling terminal illness and things like that. Now, with the last name Bess, do you have a personal connection to why you're doing this?
Yes, I do. My father, James Bess, was diagnosed with terminal brain cancer when he was 38 years old, and he died when he was 42. And in the middle of that, had a wish to either meet Garth Brooks or go to one of his concerts. And we tried to make that happen, but without resources, it was not able to happen. So that was kind of the catalyst to me starting an organization in his name to do that for others and grant their wish in a world where resources are scarce.
Have you got to meet Garth since then?
I have not. Unfortunately, the doors have not been open to meet him yet or get word to him about what we're doing, but I'm hopeful eventually that will happen.
I love that connection. I love that connection. Do you have a story of someone that you've been able to bless recently or since you started the organization that really sticks out?
Yes, there are plenty. But I guess the most recent one would be Jelly Roll. And our client, Suzanne, she was a recovering addict who turned her life around and became a house mom to other recovering addicts. And her wish was to meet Jelly Roll. And so we put her video up on TikTok. It went viral. Jelly Roll got a hold of us. We made it happen at a small church here in East Nashville. And we had a private meet and greet with her and Jelly Roll, and then afterwards we had a mini concert for 40 of her, the people that she'd worked with, and they were all recovering addicts. So it was amazing. So it not only blessed Suzanne and her family, but everyone in the room that was there, including all the volunteers and Jelly Roll himself, and his wife was there too, and it just not blessed their socks off as well. So it was really cool how one wish could bless so many people, and so that's what we love to do, is just bless as many people as we can.
So how can we help you and get more information?
So to be honest, to get more information, everyone can go to our website at jamesbest.org, find out all about us. You can get involved, find out who we'll get partnered with, and donate as well, and help us grant a couple of the wishes that we have on the table right now.
Thanks so much for joining us this morning. Enjoy the rest of your Monday, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.